out for the cypher. We built a bomb without the MI6, encouragement without the Jedi.
But yeah, on to the next trackity track, My Generation.
Yeah.
Featuring Joss Stone and Lil Wayne. What's up?
Which this one was definitely probably my...
I remember that actually. No, there's no definitely probably. This was your favorite. I remember you coming to me. Yeah, you came to me, and then you were like, yeah, Wayne's verse on this, blah 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 blah. And I don't know if I'd even really got round to Wayne's verse like that properly on that, because I'm sure it was you that put me onto this track like that.
Yeah.
So yeah. This was definitely your favorite track at one point.
Cool. It's just like it takes time to get through each track. You can't just one time and then it's done. Do you know what I mean? But
there was one thing that Wayne said that you used to like either have as your BB status or something. I can't remember what it was. It's like if we all come together, then you can't divide one or something like that. What is it? Was it that one?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That used to be your tune, bro. Don't say probably. I said probably, you know.
Because I was gonna say at the beginning when I first listened to it, the first 3 tracks I think I was the most was Namin, My Generation, and As We Enter.
Okay.
Very beginning, and then it was My Generation.
Okay.
Yeah, because what was so beautiful was the fact that they had so many different sounds.
Yeah.
Different artists, and when I first saw the even track list, I was thinking, like, how's this even gonna sound like?
I think we had that conversation too.
Yeah, like how's this even gonna turn out? Like Joss with Damian, Marley,
and Lil Wayne,
and then Wayne. Whoa!
Oh mate,
comes out of it.
Result.
Wayne, and that's definitely Lil Wayne's greatest verse.
Yeah, that's him in his bag. But I feel like, did Wayne ever have a Nas verse like that?
What do you mean?
Lil Wayne and Nas, did you ever have a song? I can't think of one off the top.
Me neither. Not like, well, he hasn't really got many tunes like that, to be fair.
I feel like he had to prove himself.
Who?
Wayne, he had to prove himself, bro. Like, if you think about it, like, he's coming on the track with Nas, somebody he ever made a track with before, you know? Someone that's already considered the greatest rapper alive, and Wayne is trying to be, at this point, called the greatest rapper alive. Yeah. It's not a Wayne song, so Wayne can't go in there talking what he wants to talk. The topic's already set there. Unless he wants to be Rick Ross. Rick Ross does whatever topic he wants, no matter what chorus you give him. But if he's got the thing there, this is what I'm saying, like, Wayne is one of the greatest rappers. Yeah. One of the greatest. But as an artist, he's not that great. And so if you give Wayne direction, as they did with that song, because he can string words together so sick, but now you're making him speak about something in particular.
Yeah.
He's going to smash it, bro. And that's why when he went on that feature run, he was the man. Yeah. He's the man because he's a wordsmith.
Yeah.
But I think there's a bunch of other stuff that he does in between, which probably hinders what he wants to write music about. So if you don't say, Wayne, can you write about this? You're not going to get that Wayne. But when Wayne does get serious, if you put together a whole album of Wayne's most serious songs, I think that could be one of the best hip-hop albums ever. But because he sprinkles them in like a bit of salt here and there, yeah.
He has to try and cater to all, isn't it? Like,
for sure. For sure. But this, that track, My Generation, the build-up alone, like coming from Damian Marley moving up to the song starts with the chorus. No, it starts with Joss Stone, if I remember right, with the voice of the children in the background. Yeah. Then you get
movie, like, just even listening to it.
Come on, like, it brings you back to like flipping primary school assembly. You know them ones where you just be singing in primary school assembly.
And you have the lead in the thing. Sure.
There was there, but yeah. Then you got Damian Marley comes in. Yeah, I love to see the youth when I graduate. Like, okay, nice little bounce with the flow. Yeah.
Different pocket.
Super different, and that's what's amazing about this album is he doesn't actually come back with the same flow at all.
Yeah.
At all. So yeah, that's a bit of a madness. Then you got the next verse by Nas, and this is like I Can Part 2 or some shit like that, you know.
Yeah.
This is Nas's bag. You give Nas a song like this, you know Nas is gonna do his thing. And I think that's probably why Nas flies so under the radar on this song.
Yeah.
It's like having a song about lean and then putting Lil Wayne on it. You know Lil Wayne's gonna do a madness about it, you know, so the next person on it might sound even better. But like what Nas actually did, like even when I listen to it now, what does it start with? It's like, can you blame my education? Can you blame my generation? That's it. Can you blame my generation subjected to gentrification, depicting their frustrations over ill instrumentation? Oh my God, that guy.
Like each of the verses need their own track.
Facts. That they could take that away, put it somewhere else, and make a whole different year. Yeah. Easy. Man, but I feel like Nas's verse definitely did fly under the radar for me at first, but now.
I think it's a stages thing, isn't it? Like you got to listen to Damian, take that in, or just don't take that in. Nas, take that in, then just don't away and take it in.
100. It's the thing is, it's like it's almost too much to take in, so you got to take it in at times, bro.
Exactly.
But yeah, now his verse is nuts. As a rapper, like if you just look at the verse or just listen to the rhyme schemes and patterns, it's actually super complex, even for it just to be a 16. So it's absolutely nuts that what Nas does with this verse in such a small space of time. And that's his only presence on this track, which is nuts. Like, everyone's verse is their only presence on the track because Joss Stone, and she has such a beautiful, powerful voice as well. She does the chorus. So when you do think about the song outside of, you know, the verses, you think about a chorus. So you're thinking about Joss Stone.
Yeah.
But everybody on this track leaves a mark. When we're talking about them, we're talking about how we feel about their verses and how even though we began speaking about how Joss Stone's voice with the kids, it's like almost nostalgic, it's cinematic. So this track altogether, when you just kind of wrap it up as a bundle,
yeah,
nuts. We ain't even got to that one yet. You ready?
Layers, but yeah, let's go.
All right, cool. So let's go. Serious Wayne. Mate, I don't even know where to begin with this. It's just it wasn't a shock because at the time I thought Wayne was like the illest ever and he was untouchable. So
yeah.
I was just me liking the verse at the time was whatever. I think now it's more of a shock to really look back at it when I look back at Wayne's work to see this man did this. Like man said, if you weather that storm, then that rain brings sun. Been a long time coming. I know change gonna come, but I gotta keep it moving to the beat of my drum. Last night,
Wheel up.
My man. But if you weather that storm, then that rain brings sun. Been a long time coming. I know change gonna come. I gotta keep it moving to the beat of my drum. Last night I said the future at the feet of my son. But I think, what did they say? But they thinking that my generation gotta die young. But if we all come together, then we can't divide one. Oh, mate. And that's it. Don't worry about it. Just be about it. Got a message from God. Heaven too crowded. But I say, hey, young world, you never look better. I heard change start with the man in the mirror. That Wayne.
Generation here by black president.
Untouchable.
Mad.
Yeah.
Definitely. To be fair, I'm going to give it another listen.
Yeah.
But that I still think is my favorite track.
Look, My Generation.
Yeah. Although they're all up there, for me, that one is like, it's one that stands with me. Like I think everyone kind of has their own like tunes that through I don't know, any hard times or whatever, you just listen to it. And you just I'm empowered by. For me, that's on there. And then go into the whole album and just like, hey, God damn. God
damn. Oh man, yeah. I couldn't even describe it to you really. My Generation, it's sick. Like what you're saying, like I get why it's up there. It is up there for me, but it just doesn't. It's not one of those songs that I can play when I'm in any mood. You know what I mean? Like, but it's still up there, though. But it's not.
When you're in a low mood.
Huh?
I listen to it when you're in a low mood.
Yeah, probably it would work. Like I think that it would work. But there's moods that I can't listen to it in, like 100%. But that's just. But the thing is though, this album as a package, there's no skips. See, if I'm in a certain mood and I play the album, I'm gonna listen to the whole album.
Yeah.
If I just play a song, I'm just playing that song. Do you know what I mean?
What's your go-to song then?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just hype in it. Like if you listen to it at any time, if you're tired, it's gonna wake you up. If you're angry, it's gonna amp you. If you're sad, it's gonna make you feel a bit happier. Like you can even name it. That's why songs like that. Yeah, because it's not really it's not running about saying do a madness. If you're already thinking of doing a madness, it's going to make you do this extra madness. You know, they are saying some stuff in the song, but it's not the super madness, you know what I'm saying? But it's got that. Even the beat, I think, even that, if you were to just give me the beat with the da 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 da, bro, yeah, that track's too cold, bro, too cold.
And we go back to back. And if not, it's like Amy and Andre, we're back to black. I'ma do my thing, slide it, you can handle that. It's TV and mine, oh me, oh my, I'm back.